Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the Real Yvonne. I want to share with you all a story I came across um, about the Catholic Church of Spain that stole 300,000 babies from their parents and sold them for adoption. I believe this happened where it began back in 1960. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and share this story with you. There probably will be some profanity, aka cussing my ass off. So if that bothers you, click the fuck off. All right, you was warned. So, as I stated, up to 300,000 Spanish babies were stolen from their parents and sold for adoption over a period of 5 decades. With a new investigation reveals, the children were trafficked by a secret network of doctors, nurses, priests, and nuns in a widespread practice that began during General Franco's dictatorship and continued until the early 90s. That's so fucked up. And again, these are your religious leaders happily doing this shit. Don't give a fuck about you. It's all about their agendas. Hundreds of families who had babies taken from Spanish hospitals are now battling an official government investigation into the scandal. Several mothers say they were told their firstborn children had died during or soon after they gave birth, but the women, often young and unmarried, were told they could not see the body of the infant or attend their burial. Ain't that some bullshit? In reality, the babies were sold to childless couples whose devout beliefs in financial security meant that they were seen as more appropriate parents. You see the fucked up shit? You see that? And see, this is another thing. I'm sorry, I'm veering off y'all to the left again, but I'm sorry. But it just pisses me off because I remember when I was in a church, and I know people that was in a church and still in it, and they make you feel like shit if you're like not at a certain status. And I mean, and shit like this, and I know I don't want to hear y'all. I don't want to hear it. Don't jump in the comments. Um, it's just messed up. It's like, again, these religions and the leaders playing God. Oh no, you're not fit, or you don't have enough money or whatever to take care of the child that you help create with the father. No, 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 no. We're gods, and we get to choose who gets to have the baby, okay? Not you if you don't make enough money or your status isn't where we think it should be. Yeah, no, 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 not you. And that's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. And then again, look at where it goes on at. Let them try that shit here in the US. Watch what happens. Tell me I can't see my baby or go to the burial. Man, miss me with that bullshit. I would be fucking fighting everybody up in there. They'd have to lock my ass up. Because there ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that I just gave birth to a baby that didn't make it, and then I can't see the baby, and I can't go to the burial? The fuck ever. And I know I'm not alone on that. Official documents were forged so the adoptive parents' names were on the infant's birth certificates. In many cases, it is believed they were unaware that the child they received had been stolen, as they were usually told the birth mother had given them up. Which I can believe that. I'm sure they didn't tell all those people the truth, but I'm sure it was sprinkled in there, here and there, that people knew what the hell was going on. Because at the end of the day, none of those people got those babies for free. They paid. There are men and women across Spain whose lives have been turned upside down by discovering the people they thought were their parents actually bought them for cash. See, I told you. There are also many mothers who have maintained for years that their babies did not die and were labeled hysterical, but are now discovering that their child has probably been alive and brought up by somebody else all this time. And see, again, don't you hate that? It's just like with people, like, we're called the truthers, those of us who's reporting real news and shit, and people want to say we're conspiracy theorists or like something wrong with us, and we're wrong just because these leaders and devils in charge uh are able to brainwash the masses into believing it. Yeah, us who know the truth, no, something wrong with us. No, nope. And as a mother, you know, and not just that, not even just as a mother, but women. I know y'all women can relate to this, how we have that intuition. We know when something ain't right, and we know, And just like they knew, didn't know their baby was alive. And the reason why they probably was so strong in that is because I'm pretty sure that baby was kicking or moving right before they delivered them. Okay? Again, a mother knows, and not just mothers, women, we have that intuition. It is. We don't always pay attention to it because we allow corrupt people to convince us that, oh no, your gut is wrong. You know what I mean? Follow your gut. It is believed the cases may account for up to 15% of the total adoptions that took place in Spain between 1960 and 1989. It began as a system for taking children away from families deemed politically dangerous to the regime of General Franco, which began in 1939. The system continued after the dictator's death in 1975 as the Catholic Church continued to retain a powerful influence on public life. You see what I'm saying? Particularly in social services. You see what the fuck I'm saying? You even see what's going on there? How they trying to have all this kumbaya shit and, you know, everybody needs to, because again, it's part of New World Order. This one religion, one government, one currency, you know, money and stuff. That's what is going on. I'm telling y'all, these devils are patient. It was not until 1987 that the Spanish government, instead of hospitals, began to regulate adoptions. The scandal came to light after these two men you see on your screen, Antonio Barroso and Juan Luis Moreno, discovered they had been stolen as babies. Mr. Moreno's father, which is actually his quote-unquote adoptive father, confessed on his deathbed to having bought him as a baby from a priest in Zaragoza in northern Spain. Yeah, he bought him from a priest. The holier than thou's. He told his son he had been accompanied on a trip by Mr. Barroso's parents, who bought Antonio at the same time for 200,000 pesetas. Pesetas. Yes, I know I pronounced that wrong. A huge sum at the time. That was the price of an apartment back then, Mr. Barroso said. My parents paid it in installments over the course of 10 years. God damn it, they was treating these damn babies like fucking car payments. But again, I told you, these sick fuckers don't give a fuck about you or your children or our children, because they do these satanic rituals with these children. They hunt them, they drink their blood, they kill them, and they sell them for money. They care about money and power. That's it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, they did the installments because they didn't have enough money. DNA tests have proved that the couple who brought up Mr. Barroso were not his biological parents, and the nun who sold him has admitted to doing so. When the pair made their case public, it prompted mothers all over the country to come forward with their own experiences of being told their babies had died, but never believing it. Good for them. I'm glad y'all ain't never fall for that okie doke and you didn't give up on your children. It's just so sad that, you know, all this had to go on. And it still goes on. If not there, we do know this goes on all over the world. The BBC documentary features an interview with an 89-year-old woman named Inez Perez, who admitted that a priest encouraged her to fake a pregnancy so she could be given a baby girl due to be born at Madrid's San Ramon Clinic in 1969. The priest gave me padding to wear on my stomach, she said. I wonder, was it the one like with Beyonce bought for her first alleged pregnancy? You see her collapsible ass stomach here. Everybody saw that on live TV. Bitch gonna try to come in like she pregnant, then it bloop, it like somebody stuck a damn pin in it. But anyway, I digress. It is claimed that the San Ramon Clinic was one of the major centers for the practice. Many mothers who gave birth there claimed that when they asked to see their child after being told it had died, they were shown a baby's corpse that appeared to be freezing cold. Now, ain't that some sick shit? So they'll show a picture, but not the actual baby. As a result of amnesty laws passed after Franco's death, crimes that took place during his regime are usually not examined. Instead, regional prosecutors across the country are investigating such investigating each story on a case-by-case basis, with 900 currently under review. There are believed to be thousands more cases that will never come to light because the stolen children fear their adoptive parents will be seen as criminals. And see, that's another thing which is sad. Families are going to remain separated because of fear of, you know, the adoptive parent being seen as a criminal. But this is my opinion on this entire fucked up situation. If you pay cash, check or charge for a child, that's a crime. I give no fucks, and I don't feel sorry for you, because there's a right way to do it. If you're paying cash and then you're not even doing no type of due diligence, for somebody to tell you, okay, the mother's dead, do you not ask to see some type of death certificate or something? The point is, yes, some people genuinely don't know. They don't know, you know, they're ignorant. Some people just want a child that bad that they will pay. But what I'm talking about is plenty of people that do know the truth and they don't give a fuck. All they care about is their wants and needs. They don't care about who's being hurt in the process. They don't care about, or they don't even want to face the fact that this shit always catches up to you. Down the line, it's going to come to light. Everything done in darkness comes to light. Period. It's just the right way to do it. Your best bet, go to a real adoption agency. Don't go to no damn church. Or, like, you know how some people do the surrogate mothers? Do that. At least you are actually, you know, meeting the mother. You can go, you know, do the whole pregnancy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Do it that way. But just that under table shit, like people want to get paid on the table, not paying taxes type shit, it's not right. It's not right. But anyway, that's just my opinion on it. I ain't forcing nobody else to believe anything else that you don't have to believe like I believe when it comes to religion and all that. I'm just sharing things with you, okay? It's up to you if you want to do your own due diligence. But remember, truth is not even discovered overnight. You've got to seek and search it. And also, before you do it, you have to have an open mind. You have to be ready to receive whatever you find. Because if you're not ready to receive it, you're going to keep rejecting it and picking it apart. And trust me, I'm saying this because I know, because I was there. As far as, thought I was ready for the truth, but I really wasn't. So when people, not even people, when I was discovering stuff, I was like, no, you know what I mean? When you are ready, seek out truth in every area, seriously, everything from history, religion, these leaders, these governments, these people that you think that are really these good people and out here for your best interest, and they really are not. They all part of satanic rituals. They all do it. They all do it. They all do it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you for watching the video. Thumbs up if you appreciate me bringing it to you. Comment below, have you heard about this story? What are your thoughts on it? And also head over to my Patreon, because I have exclusive content over there as well for my patrons. And I appreciate all of you. And also, if you want to just do a one-time donation to support my work so I can keep doing this work, there's a link for my PayPal in the description box. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. But don't jump in the comments trying to badmouth me and make me feel bad, because motherfucker, I don't feel bad. Because at the end of the day, ain't shit free. And then that free shit that you do get, like on mainstream media, is bullshit. It's fake news. It's like they say, you get what you pay for. That's a fact. I support people, and I know people do support me as well, and I appreciate all of you. Okay, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.